Lots of leaf cleanup going on the street because everybody is primping and puffing up their homes for the holiday tour this weekend in Mesta Park. We will put up right here an invitation and some deets on the weekend itself, what homes are going to be open for touring. And one of those homes is right across the street from me. The Soil Sisters, Kelly and Andrea, are over there, and they are festivizing the outside of the house, at least the outside of the front of the house. I hung my wreaths yesterday. It has been really cold here, hasn't it, Stuart? So today we're going to do just a little bit of touring. We're going to go over and see what the outside of our friends across the street, what it looks like. We'll be touring the inside later. We're going to go around the block. Well, we are just going to take a tour, a little Christmas tour in the neighborhood. Well, that was a far commute, crossing the street to come over here and say hello to these Christmas elves. Hello, Christmas elves. Well, I'm just faking it. Well, I take that back. It's really lovely in the sun, but in the shade, it's kind of cold, which is why you guys are bundled up. So this is Kelly. You guys know Kelly, and you know Andrea. And by the way, Andrea, you've got some big news.
I do. I'm moving to Mesta Park. So this is my first home tour as a Mesta Park
resident.
Yeah.
Well, we're so happy to have you. Yes, we are so happy to have you, and we're so happy that you are really beautifying Aaron and Justin's porch. It looks incredible. So tell me what you guys are doing.
We've really been doing a lot. We got them new pots and put evergreens in these new pots. So we're going to zhuzh those up a bit.
You removed all of the candy corn pumpkins.
We removed all
Yes.
Yeah. Those are gone. Now we're switching over to gold and silver and green. Not maybe a little bit of red and green accents, but They really wanted to keep it natural and pretty.
Yeah, and we'll make sure to put up, because it's really beautiful at night, and I love being able to see it from the cottage, out the cottage windows. It's really, really nice, and I can even see it through the shade in my bathroom. So when I'm taking a bath at night to Christmas music, I can look over here and it looks so festive.
Peppermint bubble
bath, the whole bit, the eggnog and bourbon, and well, no, not really. Okay, so give us some little tips and speak loudly by me, because I know you guys aren't mic'd up. So what all are you doing out here?
Well, we put this here on the steps. We thought it looked really pretty. We used the lanterns that we used in the pumpkin display, so we're just reusing those.
Okay.
And we mixed in, this is actually faux all-weatherproof garland here.
Wow, that looks so real.
I know, and it's
now this is real. This juniper's real, though.
So
okay.
We're mixing in some real with the faux, and then we just put these big ornaments in there to make it all bright.
Lots of holly, live holly.
Yep. Actually, Andrea foraged holly from her holly bush this morning.
Well done. Well done you. I know.
Right
no, I one thing I really miss about my former home is I had so many nandina berries. And I have holly now, but they're just not, it's not quite the same. Yeah. But it looks beautiful and festive, and just a pop of red to kind of.
It's fun to add and mix in with even your wreaths.
Yeah.
Garland, absolutely.
Yeah, so you've got wreaths. You put up garland. Is this garland from bricks?
No, it's from the flower market.
From flower market.
Yes.
Okay, but is it real?
It is.
Wow, it's gorgeous.
It has the same garland though, and these wreaths actually
Okay.
too.
So one thing that is important in Oklahoma, or really anywhere in the South, is live greenery, especially if, like me, you face south. I don't care how you treat it with wilt proof. I don't care how long you hydrate it and submerge it. It's really hard to stay fresh and nice looking for the long haul, because that south sun just desiccates it. Really gets it. But fortunately, they face north. It's very shady up here. It's nice and chilly, and so their greenery should last for a while. So you put up these little fir trees?
Yes, those are Added those, more lanterns, and then yeah, just fresh wreaths and mixed in with some faux things as well.
Okay, and these are adorable.
Are those cute?
These are, oh, I've got somebody's phone here. I don't want, sorry about that. But look here, look at these cute pillows. Those are
I
adorable.
thought the kids would really enjoy these. So we've added a little pop of a little nutcracker.
Yeah, so where'd you get these? These are adorable.
They're actually from Ross.
Are they really?
I swear. Yeah.
Ross
Oh
has
my
some great colors.
goodness.
I think they were like $12 a piece. They were so reasonably
Gosh, they
priced.
look so
I know,
expensive.
they're so cute.
Those are really, really cute.
So we'll obviously
Yeah.
have to get our blower out and get all this off. the porch.
They've got a little chimney up here. And, oh, you took the hammock down. There's normally a hammock right here, and there's normally a Charlie in the hammock.
So
Um,
over here we got these little boxes because these blow over really easy, and so we put weights in the little packages. So they're
Smart,
like little,
smart you.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, this is really a nice, cozy seating area. You can play checkers, you can do whatever. And what I really love is that I can hear everybody across the street. I can hear the family out here enjoying themselves, maybe sipping on some hot chocolate. It's really, really fun. And well, the whole Christmas tour is going to be a very fun thing. So Kelly, it's 12 to
12 to 5 Saturday and Sunday.
12 to 5 Saturday and Sunday. That's December 6th and 7th. Oh, my birthday, December 6th. 6th and 7th. And I'll probably be in and out over here for a while, just checking in to see what's going on, you know. But I'm sure the inside of the house is going to be just as lovely and just as festive as the outside of the house. And Stuart, you need to remind me to put in some pictures of when everything is all aglow tonight.
Yes.
But it's absolutely gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, and apparently Kitty approved.
Yes.
Is it Kitty approved?
That's Tyrion.
Kitty Tyrion approved.
Mhm.
Well, you can't ask for more than that.
He's been meowing at us all morning.
Oh, and I just now noticed that they've got thunder colors going here. Justin, by the way, is the official T-shirt purveyor for the Oklahoma Thunder, and it's really,
They do some amazing.
yeah, really, really incredible creative things for the Oklahoma City Thunder. So, yeah. Well, ladies, thank you. Any parting notes? Parting
No.
tips?
Get your tickets for the home tour.
Get
It'll
your
be great.
yeah. And where can they? Is it mestapark.org?
I think so.
Or Instagram.
Instagram,
Yeah.
but again, we will put up a flyer right here on screen so you guys know where to go. Today's outfit of the day is sponsored by Classy, the wonderful clothing company that has no drama because the bra is built right in, which makes it uber comfortable. I have been decorating like a busy little elf all weekend, and it has been so pleasant because I don't have any irritating tags or hooks or straps or anything like that as I'm moving around. The other reason I love Classy this time of year is because our skin gets so dry, and any of those kinds of irritations, well, they just make us scratch and itch that much more. Not a problem with this Classy stuff. And this whole outfit, by the way, is Classy. I love it because I can putter around the house, and then I can really hop on my exercise machine. It is just wonderful in that regard. The other reason I like it is because if someone does come by as I am either exercising or puttering, I think I look, yes, I'm going to say it, a little bit classy. And especially because look at this yummy plum color. This is part of some of their new product offerings. I definitely went for this plum color because it's on trend. And I also think it's, I think it's becoming, and I think it's slenderizing. In fact, I think all of their tops and now their bottoms are very form-fitting and figure enhancing. There we go. And if you want to be figure enhanced and very comfortable as you putter in your house for the holidays, then I definitely recommend that you use the QR code on screen, and you too can be comfy in a very classy way during the holidays.
Well, here is the house across the street from me, all lit up. Looks like a gingerbread house to me. I love the simplicity of it. It's just beautiful white lights framing the outside, the architecture of the house itself, and then the light post is a big old candy cane. So it's so fun seeing these houses all lit up right across the street from me. And see up and down the street. A lot of people still don't have their lights up. You can see the signs for the house tour. There's Clara's house over there with that big wreath. And I think Aaron was telling me Justin was going to put up another huge wreath, but I don't know if he got it up or not. Excuse my really, really bad camera work. But it looks very festive. The whole neighborhood actually looks pretty festive, very Christmassy. And I'll have to get my son Johnny out while he's here to take a nighttime walk for me and enjoy all of the Christmas lights. And I love the fact that they're not over the top. They're simple, they're humble, but I think they're really, really beautiful. But now I'm going to go in because I'm cold. Merry Christmas.
Okay, we're heading to 610 Northwest 16th Street. This is obviously just a couple of blocks from my house, and we are passing by an old friend because, Stuart, do you recognize this house over here to the right? They're getting ready to put up their Christmas decorations right now, and a while back, in fact, we need to probably put a link. We shot a Southern Living video here at this little house, yeah, and it has since that time switched owners. Okay, now I've got that south sun is coming in. So which one? There it is. There's 610 right there. Everybody is working to get ready for the home tour, the Christmas home tour. So let's go over there. I bet they're waiting for us. Okay, last minute home tour prep. They're getting their windows washed. They're putting up wreaths, probably some more lights. Stuart, we need to come by and also see what this one looks like at night. But let's knock on the door and see if anybody's home. Hello. Evan.
Hi.
Hello, hello, hello.
How are you?
I am great.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you for doing this.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, what a dramatic entryway.
I know. I feel like you got boom right when you come in.
Well, oh my word. Okay, so tell me a little bit about the house and how long you've lived here and who lives here.
Okay. My husband, Zach, my daughter, Mason, and my other daughter, Bowen.
Okay.
We all live here. The house was built in 1910, and we have lived here since 2022.
Oh my goodness. And tell me about what modifications you've made to the house, because surely you've had to have made some.
So all this trim at the very top and the wallpaper was my husband and I. And this was all a very light brown, as well as the kitchen, which you'll see when we get there.
Did you make, excuse me for interrupting,
No,
did you
please.
do any structural kind of changes?
No, not on the first floor at
just
all.
Cosmetic.
Just cosmetic,
Wow.
which really was not what I thought would have to happen when we came in. But this was all white. And so we just thought it felt a little moodier with the blue. And so we painted this all blue. But we tried to keep all the original fixtures that were here. So obviously that
Wow.
that big drop chandelier, and there's one behind you. But that's really all we've done in here. And then that backboard behind the TV was my husband's idea, like randomly.
So who is the aesthetic design driver in your house? Is it a mutual thing between the two of you, or does one of you have more of an opinion than the other?
He will have, I will say he will do a layout of the essay.
Okay.
And then I fill in all the fluff. If we could say it that way.
I think that's a very diplomatic way to put it. Okay, so do you go, true confession now, do you go all out like this every year for Christmas? Or is this special for the home tour?
I am a little crazy. My family gets mad. We finally settled on November 12th is the day I could start decorating.
Oh my word.
And so I am this way every Christmas.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's not a bad way to be, because I guess you have Christmas in your heart.
Exactly.
All year long. So, oh my gosh. Well, tell me about this room. Is this more of where you entertain? Is this kind of a family hangout space? Because boy, this is cozy.
This is where we sit when the kids have kicked us out of the basement. This is kind of where everybody, if we play games at the holidays, we usually play in here.
Uh-huh.
Or obviously, people always get congregated in the kitchen. But this is kind of where we chill. And I love when the tree's on at night and there's a fire. It just makes me feel
it's really cozy.
It's a whole vibe. So we try to stay up here for that.
And you have very personalized gift wrapping, I see.
That's the other
personalized to
ridiculous
the
part
other
of me.
the other members of your family. How many little pooches do you have?
We have 3. We have 2 Frenchies and a 15-year-old Weimaraner. That is just the second love of my life. So.
Oh my goodness. And you made all of these, I'm sure.
Oh yes, hand crocheted them.
except for this is needlepoint. So you are not afraid of color, which is so characteristic of, I think, your generation. You really like lots of color and wallpaper, which is very much it's very much relative to that era. Lots of wallpaper. I'm not sure about the colors.
Right.
But yeah, these older homes, they had lots of wallpaper. So tell me about how you decided on your wallpapers, because you've got some up here. Let's walk back this way if we can. And tell me why this wallpaper in particular is so meaningful to you, the Oklahoma City Thunder notwithstanding. But
I've loved Native American art my whole life. However, I'm also Native American, so I think that probably helps. It's probably a little narcissistic, but I just wanted something bright, but that did mean something to us. Mm-hmm. And so that's where this wallpaper comes from. You'll see other wallpaper later that is a little more personalized, but we just wanted something that, like, when you first walked in, it really got your attention. And
you're Chickasaw.
Yes, I'm Chickasaw.
Correct? And where are you from in Oklahoma?
I'm actually from Norman.
You're actually, from
Norman.
Norman.
I went to school in Boulder at the University of Colorado and then came back.
Well, because you can't leave Mesta.
I know, I was going to say.
You got to come back to it. Well, let's take a break right here, and then let's turn the corner. But tell me a little bit before we do so about, obviously, your love of animals, not just doggies, but animals in general. You've got a cheetah over there and a giraffe here.
Okay. This giraffe was actually from my grandma's house, and she passed about a year and a half ago. And we always used to ride him growing up, and we thought that was so funny.
Oh.
And this little elephant I fell in love with, and he was at an estate sale in the neighborhood. And so I felt like he needed to stay with his neighborhood. And I got him and I cleaned him up, and he got to stay in the neighborhood.
And he blends perfectly with the gold and this dark teal.
When he came in, I was like, he has a teal ring around his head. So I just loved him.
It was meant to be. And then, oh my goodness, I don't know if we can really capture these because of the reflection, the time of day, but oh my goodness, these 60s.
These are Slim Aarons, who is an artist that I just love, who did very glam Palm Springs and very cool, like, I want to be at that party.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't you? I bet Frank Sinatra's at
I know.
that
And I'm
party
like,
somewhere.
this obviously is like just unbelievably gorgeous. I don't know if you'll be able to
my
see it, but I
word.
just love all
well,
of these.
and the colors
And the colors are amazing.
are all
and this I just thought was so absurd that I loved it and I had to have it.
well, because sometimes you just do.
And the one over the fireplace is actually a local artist. It's Stephen Paul Judd, and he does stuff for just about everybody now. But what's kind of funny is it was actually his work table. So
Oh my!
if you look in the corners, there's just like pieces of old, like other pieces that he did. And so then we're friends and he just gave me the table and I put it in a frame.
Oh my word! With friends like that.
So that's kind of one of my favorite. I have another one of his in the bathroom upstairs, but that's kind of my favorite just because it's so cool and no one will have anything.
Well,
else.
it's one of the wonderful things about Mesta Park.
Yes.
Is art is such a touchstone to everybody who lives here. Well, let's take a break, and when we come back, let's see her dining room set for the holidays and maybe take a peek at her kitchen. But before we go into the dining room, you have a movie reference to that room.
Yes. So Tulsa King was actually shot in this dining room, and it was before we took it back over, it was very perfect because it did look like a murder happened in there. And
Oh my gosh.
Stallone's sister is having a conversation with him on the phone in that room.
In that room, so that would have been how many years ago? Or
That
just last
was,
year?
no,
2 years ago.
3 years ago.
3 years ago. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, season
and
one.
And I think he was not too impressed with Oklahoma weather.
Nah. You got to learn to love
You
it or
got-
love.
yeah,
you got to have a love-hate relationship. with
Yeah,
it.
yeah, you do. You got to love the heat or leave it. So anyhow, that's a fun little
I know.
piece of trivia though. Well, we're just hanging at the bar, Stuart. So just come on in. Maybe I'm going to ditch my coffee for something a little bit stronger. So this is a fun room.
Thank you.
I mean, it's wonderful. I do at the cottage, I don't have a big dining room anymore and I kind of miss it. So it's so wonderful to see how you have decorated this and how you have embraced entertaining. Did you have Thanksgiving?
Yes.
At your house? Okay.
I hosted
over here.
Thanksgiving, and so we can't all fit at one. So we sit here, and then there's always the kids'
Oh,
table,
yeah.
which I like to find myself at the kids' table
Yes.
usually.
Absolutely.
But when my grandma passed, she left me these BC Clark plates, and I kind of
Yes.
love them because they all have the year on the back, and so I felt like I had to set a.
Are you going to
place
sing
setting.
the BC Clark?
That's how you
Clark
know it's
Anniversary sale. Okay, we won't torture our followers anymore. Okay, so lots of nutcrackers. Nutcrackers are definitely a theme. Did your kids, were they in the nutcracker?
No,
or-
I just loved them. And my dad was a colonel in the Marine Corps. So I got a couple gifted to me. And then it kind of started a collection. I feel like it's one of those things when once you have one, someone sees you have one, and then you get 20.
And then they think you need 20. Yes,
So that's how I ended up with 20.
Absolutely. I love these embroidered napkins.
You know, they almost look like the embodiment of the tree on the plate.
I know, they
which
really do.
They were completely separate gifts.
Okay, so here's my question of the day for you out in YouTube land and you, Evan. So, do you use your Christmas dishes only on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, or do you use them throughout the season?
I only use them on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day only because I hate hand washing.
And they have to be
And they
okay.
have
And
to
that
be.
is a legit. That's a
That's a legit hand
reason.
wash because the gold
Gold foil,
around
yeah.
the gold will come off. So
Yeah. So you guys dive in here. Tell me what you do. I have just your traditional spode, which does not have to be.
that's smarter.
And so we use it as just our daily. In fact, we put it out in the kitchen yesterday, so people will start using it as evidenced by my coffee mug. But I think it's those kinds of considerations. How precious is it, and how precious do you have to be with it?
I know. And you want to use it so we have these cups too, and we have some other ones, but our other ones, these are the ones that we don't let people drink out of.
These are gorgeous.
Aren't they gorgeous?
I could steal these. These are
Aren't they
wonderful.
so
These
cool?
so remind me of Meet Me in St. Louis.
Yes,
And Judy
yes.
Garland. They
Okay,
so remind me of that.
I love that, and that's why I love these. And so my husband's always like, if you love it so much, why can't we drink out of it? I'm like, can you drink out of something that can't be ruined? Can you drink out of something we don't have to hand wash?
They're just so beautiful there, and it's not like you're not using them because
Right.
you are using them as
And it
really
brings
a
me-
work of art, because these are truly gorgeous. Now, did these belong to your grandmother, or were these
No,
just
those were a find.
Oh my gosh.
I just found them. I know.
Where did you find them?
At estates and an
Oh
estate
yeah,
sale.
I was going to say, because I don't want for many things these days, but those are just beautiful, and I like the practicality. You've got an ice maker in here, so you can just cozy up to the bar, and you do have a little bit of a disrespectful. Is that Snoop Dogg?
It's Snoop on a stoop.
Snoop.
He watches over my family. I'm like, don't make Snoop
okay.
mad.
Okay, so elf on your shelf. Elf on your shelf. Okay, so you have a very, very special Christmas tree over here.
Yes. So this is my thunder tree with my Chickasaw headdress on top.
Oh my God, and that is stunningly beautiful. And did that belong to?
That I don't actually know where that came from.
Okay.
It was in my mom's box of stuff that I had. So
Okay. And was it your mother?
my mother is the Chief Supreme Court Justice for the Chickasaw Nation.
Wow. Now that is impressive, and she deserves to wear that on the bench.
Yes,
if you ask me.
she's the head honcho for sure
Oh my goodness.
in our whole family.
Okay, so you're big Thunder fans,
So
obviously.
we have been season ticket holders for 14 seasons. And every Christmas, so you have to be good to get in the Christmas game, which is why there's not as many as I would like there to be. But every year that you are one of the top teams, you get to play a Christmas game. And so if you go to the Christmas game, when you walk in, they hand you an ornament. And so we tried to put the ornaments on the tree. We will be going to the Christmas game this year because we're back in the Christmas game.
Were you telling me that you were naughty some years? You said
no.
if you were good,
If you were
then
good,
you got to go.
if the Thunder were good.
Oh, okay.
We had some
okay, just
lean
thank you for the
years.
clarification. Okay.
We had some years they didn't want us on Christmas, but then I thought these little
Okay.
nutcrackers
Yeah,
were
they're cute.
kind of thundery, and then
Yeah.
the rest is
Oh,
kind of just
Yeah. Well, this is a very special tree for a very special team.
yes, absolutely.
Go Thunder.
Go Thunder.
Now you talk about rich color. Okay, this is the second house in the neighborhood that I have seen that has this really high sheen,
Yeah.
uber glossy treatment on its kitchen cabinets. Very user friendly, actually.
Yes, it very user friendly once it's done. It was kind of, you can't have a speck of dust, they say.
Yeah,
So they
yeah.
do like this vacuum thing, but they say a speck of dust will look like a mountain. So, but once it's done, you just wipe.
So,
It's so easy.
did you paint yourselves, or did you have this done?
My husband did with a guy that he tricked into helping him.
Thank goodness for friends.
I know,
once
right?
again. Oh, and look at these poles.
Yes, so I will have to give credit where credit's due. My husband found those, and I was obsessed with them.
Well,
We
and
can only find 4, so we only have 4.
but I love the brass on this really deep, intense color. So did you surely you had to do some modifications in the kitchen when you moved in, or had previous
Absolutely, it's
owners
only
done
paint.
it?
Yeah, they must
Okay.
have done it because it's only paint. All we did was paint, and then we changed that fixture. This is a friend from the neighborhood, this fixture. She put it out on Big Trash Day and called me and said, don't you like this brass or whatever material that is? And I said, yes. She said, well, I'm going to pull this off my big trash.
Yeah, then absolutely.
It was like, cool.
It's yours, and you are obviously also a houseplant lover.
Yes. So that big one in there, which I planned on asking you how to fix, but I got it at my dad's funeral, and it has grown
The
to that
ficus.
size. Yes.
Okay. You know who is the ficus whisperer?
Who?
Deborah Mitchell.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
I'm going
Oh,
to kill Olivia
oh.
because I've sent pictures and said, will you please ask Linda how to fix this?
No, my advice would pale in comparison
Okay.
to Deborah's, which is, as you know, very,
Okay.
no, she.
Okay, well, then
she-
Olivia's in trouble. I've literally sent pictures.
Okay,
and
tell
said,
Olivia. I'm sorry,
"How
I
do
got
I
her
fix
in
this?"
trouble. Yeah. Well, this is wonderful. And what a great communal space. Oh my goodness. This is incredible.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh,
It doesn't really go with the table, but I just
word.
couldn't put it away. I love them too much.
That is beautiful. I wonder if that was handmade. That's gorgeous. Did you get that in an estate sale too?
No, in a box with
In a box, but you know what? When you got to have it, you got to have it.
I know.
You just lay claim to it.
I know.
Well, what a comfortable kitchen. Are you a big cook?
No, I am not allowed in the kitchen. Just
Okay.
yesterday,
Okay.
my husband was still at work, and my kids said, "Can you please call him because we're hungry and we don't want to eat anything burnt."
Because you were on the tennis court.
I'm
But your husband is a good cook?
unbelievable. Like, but the guy that doesn't use recipes, so you get annoyed because you're like, how can I make that? I'll make it for the girls. And he'll say, like, just throw in a little of this. And I'm like, I'm a baker.
I think that's passive aggression
Thank you.
and a need for control.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I'm going to clock that.
I'm just, tell Zach that's what I said. I think it's just, what can I say? What can I say? He's the only one that knows how to do it right.
Yes, I'm a baker, and I do love to bake, and I can do that, but I need exact timing instructions. I need exact.
You're a scientific cook.
I can't do a dash of this and a pinch of that.
Well, what I love about the scale of this kitchen is it's just right. It's not too big and it's not too small, and it's perfectly homey.
I do love this kitchen.
Yes, in absolutely every way. And then, pardon me.
I was just going to say, and this is a perfect seat for me to put my feet up while Zach does his stuff.
With a glass of wine from the, okay, there we go.
I keep one in here so that I can just sit down and be here for him support.
It's about practicality. It's about practicality and doing what works for you and doing what works for you. Well, this is just, it's just charming. It's just lovely. It is just lovely. And then this goes back around full circle to the front. And then upstairs, you said there are 4 bedrooms upstairs?
Yes, 4 bedrooms upstairs. And then by next year, a master suite get ready area in the attic. They had so much space in this home when we moved in.
Isn't that wasn't interesting?
Yeah.
Okay, and speaking of space, you said when you finished out your basement, you added how many square feet?
Between 12 and 1,300.
Oh my goodness.
And it was just like, but the dust that was down there had been down there since 1910. Like it was bad.
It's an archaeological site.
Yes.
It's an archaeological site. But my favorite thing down there, well, we'll just leave you in suspense till we come back and we can show you a very, very special nook.
There we go.
Okay, now tell me about this cute little nook down here. This is so fun. A perfect reading spot.
Well, just like all kids, my kids were obsessed with Harry Potter and they wanted a place under the stairs. So we were trying to figure out what to do with this random spot, and they both loved purple and wanted a cool place to do their homework.
Oh, a cool place to do their homework and maybe nuzzle with the doggies.
Yeah, it's also a lovely Sunday nap spot.
Yes, I bet it is. And a hiding spot if you just want the world to leave you alone. So you said that when you redid the basement, it added on how many square feet?
1,300 total.
1,300. Wow. So this is the great kid hangout.
This is the great kid hangout, and then
dog hangout.
And dog hangout. Turn this. And then back here is a gym.
Oh, wow. This is nice.
With all my Peloton stuff.
So you're a big tennis player,
yes.
Are you not? So Evan and Olivia is my friend, my bestie, Deborah Mitchell's daughter-in-law. You guys are best friends.
We're doubles partners.
Yeah,
even more
importantly, you're doubles tennis partners. So this is where you stay in shape.
Yes.
So that
also, I can go to the gym looking however I want.
Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? And I am very envious of that. Oh, and you've got a TV in here. And there's another TV here. So you have 2 kiddos, 12 and 16.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
12 6th and a junior.
And I bet,
Well, what a great hangout space for the two of them and their friends.
Yes.
Lots of board games. Are they athletic like their mama?
They are more studious, which is why they got that space. And then they like to play karaoke on the big TV.
I like that about them. I like that about them. Well-rounded kids.